Hey everybody, for today's video, we are going to be doing something a little different. I haven't actually had time to really go into raid. My next video I hope to make is going to be just Glock and grenade runs, so I could get used to using grenades and stuff that more, and get into hopefully some closer range PvP. But we'll see about that. But for today's video, I wanted to go over what is probably one of the best resources that you could use for Ghost of Tabor. So with that being said, it's the Ghost of Tabor wiki page. It's something you can easily find, and I'm gonna pull it up here and put it on the screen and everything like that. And we'll go over and see what I mean by it's one of the best resources, especially if you're newer to the game or if you have questions that are just unanswered. Now, if you've already been to the Ghost of Tabor wiki, you may understand like how the ballistics and everything like that is set up on there. But if you're using a new gun, or you want to know if tracer or AP or standard rounds or whatever, which one does the most damage, if you want to know where to shoot somebody that is heavily geared and everything like that, or if you're curious to why you could put like 5 or 6 shots into somebody and they're still not dying, the answers are going to be there. Now, as a disclaimer, I will say, yes, there are times where the game could probably be a little buggy and maybe a shot wasn't recorded correctly when you hit somebody in the chest or something like that, but it will all make more sense. So without any other things to make this a super long video, we'll just go over the wiki briefly. That way I explain some things, and then I'll let you guys explore it the rest of the way. So for the Ghost of Tabor wiki, you can see it just has a ton of location. Like if you want to go to interactive maps, you can go interactive maps. We could look at island real quick. And I do apologize. I'm going to try to get rid of a lot of the advertising that pops up. So if that is stuck on there, or if it looks a little bit weird in the image, if we go Island of Tabor, you could see where you could select spawns, extractions, if you're looking for high value loot, stuff like that. It even has like mahinas, car batteries, everything like that. So let's say you want to start collecting car batteries. You could go deselect. You could probably just click on it too down here. I could select car batteries, and we could see right here the 4 locations that car batteries actually spawn. If you're wondering, like, well, what about mahinas? There's, hey, look, 1 here and 2 here. So, I mean, altogether, like, just for something like this, or even GPUs, if you're wondering where GPUs spawn, GPU there, chance of GPU there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's Borders, I think. Or no, that's the church. Oh, that's because of the Night Island, right? You got 2 chances of GPUs there, and just this has a lot of information on there too. So what I wanted to talk about mainly though for this one was, if you find the ballistics section in Ghost of Tabor, it has a lot of information on here. Like, you could see ricochet and bullet drop. You have damage tables, damage, everything like that. So one of the benefits of this also is where you have like hit zones. So if you hit someone in the head or neck, it's supposed to be fatal. Pelvis, upper arm, upper thigh, 50% for the damage multiplier. Lower arms, caps, 36%. Hands and feet, that's going to be 25%. Everywhere else is 100%. So pretty much your chest and everything like that. If you're going to shoot at a very geared player, try to hit their upper thigh. At least you'll have a 50% damage reduction only. But right here, we could see where it starts off with these, where it has like the AK Alpha. So you have FMJ, AP, and tracer rounds, everything like that. So this is going to be the total damage that can be done if it is 100%. So like we saw up here earlier, where was the damage multiplier, if you hit someone in the chest, the 100% is going to be what the damage is right here. So if you have FMJ with the AK Alpha in the chest, it's going to be 50.5 damage. So 2 shots to the chest is going to take somebody out. Keep in mind though, and that's why I said this is one of those things that you may want to check out if you're wondering about different things, or what, or if you're wondering about like different types of guns and stuff like that, like you can see here, the G38A1. The reason why people like that is because it's 74.6 damage to the chest. So that's why a lot of people are like, oh, it's a two-shot gun, because you can literally two-shot somebody with this gun. But it doesn't just have that for assault. It has it for all the SMGs, everything like that too. So like you can see the vectors and stuff like that. And one of the important things is to also know what the ammo is. So, and like I said, I'm not going to go through every single thing. But this is, you know, because you could look through this on your own. But it does go through everything, and it does actually give a good description. So the one thing I want to point out right here is we have this part for armor or ammo and penetration chart on here. So this is a chance of ammo, of the penetration of the type of ammo that you're using and everything like that. And this is going to be your armor. Okay, so this is an important chart to also know. So the main thing to keep in mind on this is it is based off of the plates that are actually in the armor. So if we're taking into account tier 1 armor, it's just going to be that bra strap type plate that's on there. It's not going to do very much at all. I know often when I talk about different things, I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I don't know why. I usually am. It's just how it is. But I hope this is helpful. I hope people actually start using the wiki a little bit more. That way it will help explain different things. But this is probably going to be your best resource for Ghost of Tabors, just learning these different things. And it's not knowing all the information, but this could help you set up better geared runs as well. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am going to try to get a video out Friday. Hopefully I'll be able to get one out for my Glock runs and Glock and grenade runs. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys start using the wiki a little bit more to help build out your different geared runs and everything like that once you start doing them more. Or if you already are doing them and you were wondering why some things didn't work out the way you thought it would. I hope this is helpful. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.